I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud.
So, it's the... All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that pack. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They have no respect for each other's punching power. There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Forget about that round. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Now don't.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that jab. Every time they throw it, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Right hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That right hook catching air. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Good job stopping that uppercut. Do you believe what we are seeing? Counter shot lands. Good one. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, they think this is too easy.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect count. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hope. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that jab. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. On to the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That's another scoring shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good counter punch. Counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out.
Yes, I like that round.
Here comes round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing. Not many people would have predicted it.